With the new book, the brain damage book, I only did a couple interviews. One was of a teammate from at Brown who only played football, but he had also boxed when he was younger, and that was super sad because the reason I was talking to him was he was about to die. He had acute myeloid leukemia, and he wasn't able to fight it because of the CT was so advanced in his brain. Like the combination of the chemo and the brain damage was going to turn him into a vegetable. So even if he survived, it was going to be awful. And so I got to spend a lot of time with him and his family, which was amazing to see. It was powerful for me to see that, and because he looks a lot like me, we were very similar. We both had lots of similar characteristics, and so I was looking at him. I'm like, man, is this the path I'm going down? Is this what's going to happen with me? Not the cancer, but even just the brain stuff. But so I was talking with him and Chael Sonnen's coach, Scott McQuarrie. He had some bad concussions later in life that really did a number on him. He had some long-lasting TBI symptoms, and so I got to talk with both of them. So that was majority. And then the rest of the time I was talking with doctors, and it's a lot of my process. But that process of thinking I'm fine, because I think that's important for people to realize. We all think we're fine because that's our normal. It's like, okay, no, I'm fine. It was 2 weeks after doing Dr. Gordon's protocol. I was in my backyard. This is like maybe 8 or 9 in the morning. Generally, that's when I would start smoking weed. I was a big cannabis user. I've realized how much of that was due to my concussions, just to give me a sense of calm. But I started crying, breaking down, crying in the backyard. And it's because, not because something was wrong, but because I had this absence of, dis-ease. I was like, where's all this depression? Where's the anxiety? Where's all this other stuff that I didn't realize that was there? That was my normal. But all of a sudden, because everything is starting to clear up, like, is not there. I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe I had been living like that. So
Wow.
that's one reason why I'm really grateful that I started a brain journal. So every day I was writing down, okay, this is how much caffeine I had. This is how much weed I smoked today. This is the fight I had with my wife. This is what happened on the drive to school. This is how I handled my stress. And so going back, like if I hadn't done that, it would have been really difficult for me to write this book because I wouldn't have really appreciated where I'm at now. But where I'm at now, I look back, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I was living like that. Like there's no way I would have made it through the pandemic. Like I would have been dead, divorced, or in prison if I hadn't made these changes. And that's
That's
coming from someone who most people think, that I have it together. Even if they knew the old me, they're like, oh, Mark's intelligent. He's, a nice guy. He's caring. He's all these other things, but they don't know what's, really going inside someone else. So that's what I was trying to capture with the title of the book. It's TBI or CT. What the hell is wrong with me? It's like something's
right.
off, but you don't know what it is.
That's powerful.